This is the Sales Advantage. Welcome to Personality Patterns and Profiles. My name is Marshall Northcott. I am a seasoned consultative sales professional and corporate trainer. This e-learning module is designed to increase your awareness of the 4 primary personality styles. You are encouraged to take notes during the training module. The narrated portion of the module is broken into 10 separate sections known as learning paths, which total 90 recorded minutes. You may pause the program or take a break at any time during the learning paths, and the learning management software will keep track of your progress. In addition, there are 4 mini-timed quizzes to evaluate your understanding of each section of the e-learning module and a final exam. Use the graded quizzes to measure your progress throughout the module in preparation for the final exam. Each quiz and exam question have a 90-second time limit, and the quizzes and exam also have a time limit. You cannot pause the quizzes or exam once you begin. Have you ever found yourself asking why others don't think, act, or feel the way you do? Society has long recognized the existence of 4 primary personality styles, which are commonly used today in business to match natural tendencies and abilities with the responsibilities of our roles. By increasing your ability to identify and adjust your approach to that of others, you will encounter less resistance to your ideas and sales approach. In this module, you will complete a simple exercise to help you better understand your own personality style. You will also learn about key indicators that define and characterize personality styles, as well as what influences and motivates each of them. At the end of this module, you will have a basic understanding of the 4 primary personality styles, and with this knowledge, you should be able to define the 4 primary personality styles and determine which one that you are, learn about the strengths and weaknesses commonly present in each of the 4 personalities, recognize your natural weaknesses based on your personality type, and how to monitor and self-assess during stressful or challenging periods in your personal and professional life, significantly enhance your ability to read other people and your effectiveness as a consultative sales professional. Identify and channel your personal strengths for optimum performance. Understand how your natural personality type interacts with the same and other personalities. In this e-learning module, we will review the history of the 4 primary personality styles, why we use them, who uses them, and what identifying personality styles is intended to do. Personality styles are nothing new. In fact, acknowledgement of the 4 primary personality styles dates back to 400 BC, when Hippocrates began to notice similarities and patterns in human behaviors. Back then, the styles were called choleric, sanguine, phlegmatic, and melancholy. Although these words are still used to some extent today, in modern-day language they are not commonly recognized, and therefore we use current terminology that people are more likely to understand. Tip: commit these 4 words to memory for later in the module. Over the years, leaders in organizational development have given merit to this knowledge, and with the help of psychologists, have developed training systems focused on the 4 primary personality styles with 2 objectives in mind. First, by better understanding oneself, an individual will be able to leverage personal strengths while minimizing tendencies that could negatively impact performance. Secondly, this knowledge also empowers and enables adjustments in approaches to increase the likelihood of more positive outcomes. Many variations of the original training modules have been developed by individuals and organizations worldwide. You may hear people refer to colors, DISC, or even temperament models. Sales Dogs even draws a comparison between each personality style and specific breeds of dogs. There are even more in-depth tools like the Myers-Briggs testing that take the 4 types and drill them down even further into 4 additional categories for a total of 16. Charles Schwab said, "Personality is to a man what perfume is to a flower." This is an excellent way to think about the relevance of personalities. Your personality is a blend of the 4 styles. Typically, you will score highest and be more dominant in one style. The second highest scoring style will be your secondary strength, and so on. The 4 styles are driver, expressive, amiable, analytical. Personality profiles can be used to match natural tendencies in behaviors to job descriptions and duties. For instance, in sales, we use them to better understand our customers and prospects so we can adjust our approach to ensure a greater likelihood of success. In management, the benefit comes from using them to hire the most suitable candidates and also for coaching purposes to identify strengths and weaknesses. For training and teaching purposes, this information helps us to meet the needs of individual learning styles and meet people where they are. It is important to keep in mind that for the purposes of this e-learning module, we are keeping it simple and we have used the most basic personality profile assessment that has no fee associated with it. Depending on the application, companies, organizations, government departments, etc., will make a significant investment to leverage extremely in-depth assessment tools for the various purposes listed. By job title, who is the most likely to use personality profiles? Some of the groups, organizations, or company departments that use personality profiles are human resources departments, recruiting agencies, military, psychologists, police profilers, therapists, and of course, sales organizations. The application of this information is powerful. As a benefit, this knowledge can help a consultative sales professional connect with a customer on a level that is comfortable for them, which in turn will make working relationships more enjoyable by reducing stress and potential friction. Ultimately, when this knowledge is mastered and properly applied, it can increase sales results and even shorten sales cycles. The watch out is that this information can provide a deceitful or manipulative personality with knowledge that can enable them to take advantage of people. That is not the intention of teaching this information to sales professionals. It should never be used to justify inappropriate behavior or to excuse weaknesses and blind spots rather than a reason to evolve. It is now time to complete your personality profile. Download the Personality Profile Assessment document located in the Documents folder of this module. There are 2 sections, the first listing strengths and the second weaknesses. A response is required for each horizontal line. A total of 20 responses are required in each section. Read the 4 words on each horizontal line, pick the word that best describes your personality, and change that 0 to a 1. If you feel that more than one word is suitable, pick the one you feel best suits or describes you. For the strengths section, choose the word that best describes your personality when things are going great and you feel like your life is under control. For the weaknesses section, choose the word that best describes your personality when faced with challenges and life seems to be less balanced. Honesty is extremely important as this exercise is designed to help you gain greater insight into your personality. False responses make it difficult to provide beneficial feedback. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. Don't overthink your responses. Read each word, then choose the one that best describes your personality today. Here is an example of what a completed row should look like once you have made your choice. Note that only one of the zeros has been changed to a 1. Allow yourself 10 minutes of uninterrupted time to complete the assignment. Once you are finished, avoid the temptation to review and change any of your answers. Your first response is likely the truest response. After completing this exercise, print a copy for quick reference and place it to one side for now. We will refer to it shortly. This concludes step number 1 of the learning path. Please click on the green Next button with the white arrow in order to advance to the next step.